Previously on One Leg at a Time. We were on the road again, heading this time to Kelowna, BC. 10 years post-accident, I had to get what they call a PFI, Permanent Functional Impairment. Basically, they just decide how broken I am. I've never done this before, so it was totally new to me. And how it relates to me is that's how they determine my pension going forward. The clinic that I was instructed to go to is called Viewpoint Medical. And it seems like it's probably one of the only ones in the province to get this done through the government. On our way, we're also stopping through Salmon Arm to pick up Kenzie's new Shoeville shirt, which is her Christmas sweater she wears. This is also going to be a weird, different trip for me, as I was going to sleep my first night in the van, just seeing what van life's all about and deciding if it's good for me. On our way to Kelowna, I stopped in Lake Country, BC, and picked up a little, let's say, gift for Grover. You know how I call my van Grover, because it's blue, right? And I can never find Grover's because Grover's so expensive to get. And I just want a little logo set on the dash, nothing big, just not for resale, just because, right? So I found this lady and she was selling Gonzo. So there's Gonzo. Let me get it out of the bag here. I don't know, you 80s kids might remember the Muppet Babies. Well, there's Gonzo. And I was like, okay, that's close enough to a Grover. He's on a scooter, kind of looks like a wheelchair. That will sit on my dash, right? So okay. And I explained that to the lady, and I was going to get two because I thought, well, just one for the office. But she's like, I've got a Grover. So she has a Grover. So I've been looking everywhere for these, and she wanted $5 for it. And I was like, okay, I'll go back to the van and get some more money for you. And she's like, forget it, whatever. Good story, here you go. So that just made my day. And now the continuation of One Leg at a Time, my first time sleeping in Grover, and going to Salmon Arm to get Kenzie's Shoeville shirt for 2024. DJ, can you please roll that intro? Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Avley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a above-knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made a decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time. You know, guys, it's amazing what happens when you stop and just take a breath. As you know, I'm leaving Kelowna and heading to Salmon Arm, and I thought I'd stop at this lake here, Kelowna Lake. I was trying to get closer, but the Kelowna airport has locked airspace for drones, so I thought I'd stop here. And there's a whole bunch of private, no parking, like just totally uninviting areas, and I'm like, oh no. So I pulled over off the side of the road, good spot. I'm like, oh, I'll just take some quick drone shots. And these elderly couple, Joan and Gord, come by, and they're on their way to the mailbox, and I thought they were going to come to yell at me. So right away I'm going, I'm just going to leave, you know, like I'm not hurting anything. And they're asking me questions about Rudy and how it all works, and I show her the footage and stuff, and she's like, Well, you're more than welcome to come down to our house. It's lakefront, and do some videos down there. So, Joan and Gord, if you come to my channel, thank you so much. I'll definitely take you up on it on my next trip. But I don't know, some things aren't as they seem sometimes, you know. Just being welcoming and hey, how's things going goes a long ways. Well, you didn't think I was going to drive around Salmon Arm in a dirty van wearing an OnlyFans shirt. Grover's got to look his best for OnlyFans. Plus, it's my first night sleeping in it, so I got to make it look like the Ritz-Carlton. Okay, so picked up Kenzie's shoe shirt. I'll show you guys after it. Went to check out Hotel Walmart, and apparently some other people have ruined it for us. There's no overnight parking here or across the street, which is really sad because it's a giant parking lot and there's a Tim Hortons, McDonald's, Walmart, everything there. But people have ruined the experience, so now I have to go find somewhere else to camp for the night in Grover. So always an adventure. Weather here right now, it's 2 degrees. It feels like it's going to snow, but I wanted to rinse Grover, as you saw by the last clip anyways. Just wanted to get some road grime off him, and I know it's going to get grimy on the way home, but I just wanted to get some more of the grime off. The grime on the grime on the grime. So I'm just sitting outside here at Tim Hortons. There's the Highway 97 right there. I put up all the blinds already, following everything people have told me. Put it up, and then if people don't see you put it up, then it's a lot easier. So let's go find somewhere to camp for the night. Good times. So that's Walmart right there. You can see it's a massive parking lot, but there's signs everywhere that says no overnight parking. So that's fun. I'm gonna go down here and see what's down here. See if there's maybe some options down here. I don't know. I guess I wanted van life. This is what it's like. You know, you got to find somewhere to sleep for the night. There's a whole bunch of trailers here. I'm guessing this is the homeless. Oh, no. This might be an RV lot. That's the highway there. So let's go down over here. It's beautiful seeing the trees all covered in snow here, and the mountains all covered in snow too. No trespassing, no trespassing. Okay, this is spot number 1. It's right near somebody's house, so I don't know if this is going to work. No trespassing. So, spot number 1, maybe. We'll put that on the list. Let me keep driving and I'll catch up to you guys when I find spot number 2. So, this is behind Walmart. There's Winners, Walmart, Tim Hortons, McDonald's, all right there, but I'm guessing somebody's ruined the experience for people, so I'd like to get somewhere close because then I can go get breakfast and stuff. No trespassing. Keep out. Yeah, so that's the giant Walmart parking lot, bulk barn, and McDonald's right over here, but they've got signs clearly posted. And what I've learned from Vancity Vanlife and Vancity Plus, or Vanlife Plus, is respect the signs and you won't get the knock. So I'm going to respect the signs and not get the knock. There guys, so I found a spot. I don't know, like, this is my first time doing this, and I went to a couple places and sat down, and I don't know, I just couldn't stay. I just didn't think it was right. And I just remember Vancity Vanlife, he always said, you know, if it doesn't seem right, don't do it, move on somewhere else. So I'm parked on a city road now. There's no parking restrictions on the city road here. It's right next to a mall, and the mall has no overnight camping or parking in their parking lots. So I'm parked on the street. I can't see it not being legal. It's a weird feeling. It's super weird feeling. I know some of you guys that have done this is just like, yeah, you're stupid, but I don't know. It's a new thing for me, and I really want to share this adventure with you guys and show you guys, you know, what it's like. It's not as easy as I thought. I'm not blaming my disability, but it's hard because I got my wheelchair, my leg. It's like, where do you put all this stuff? Your van I can't go anywhere off-road because it'll drag because it's so low. So you're kind of at the mercy. So I'm parked on the road here. I'm gonna stay here for a bit, maybe have a little nap, and might stay here, might not. I'll show you guys when I wake up what it looks like, but we'll try this. Always an adventure. Hey guys, so this is where I am sitting. You can see there's the Canadian Tire. There's no signs around here, so I'm just gonna have a little rest. I'm not gonna put my full shades up, but that's what it looks like. We'll find out what it's like. So, ironically, that's my employer down the street there. But that's what Rover looks like in night mode. What do you guys think? It's a little chilly, so I'm gonna get back in the van and see how this all works. Who knows? Well, hey there guys. So it looks super dark, but it's not. It's, well, I should say it is, but it's 4 o'clock here. Well, almost 5 o'clock here in Salmon Arm. And just getting ready for first night's sleep in the van, see what it's like. So I was over by the Canadian Tire earlier, like I showed in the video, but there's way too much traffic. So I think I'm gonna go here. It's basically a Starbucks parking lot. There's a restaurant nearby. There's no overnight camping signs, so I'm just gonna put on the front window covers, and I figure the amount of money I spent with Starbucks, I can sleep in their parking lot for one night. And these things aren't going on well, of course. But we have these socks that I bought on Amazon, so I'm gonna put those over the window to keep these on. It's freezing out here. Kind of regretting my decision wearing shorts today. Gotta remember how to do it again. Okay, so there we go. Slip on the one, grab the other for the other side. So that's what it looks like from the side here. All the windows are covered, you can't see in. Back window's covered. Just gonna put this one on. Put that guy on like that. That guy on like that. There we go. Pull it down. And that's what it looks like from the side. Just gonna get my leg off here. Okay, so get in the van here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here, because I'm going to leave the van running all night, is it says to perform shutdown on vehicle, perform auto shutdown off. So we're going to hit OK. I'm going to shut the headlights off. Those off. I'm going to set the temperature to as low as I can go and just on the lowest speed I can go. On the rear, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm just going to have it pointing down because I'm sleeping on the ground here. Now, there is a feature on the to shut off the clock here. Or the display, I should say. So it's in menu, display, off. Or, sorry, display off. So that shuts that off. The main display here, there's a button. Get down here low. The button right here. But before we do that, I'll show you the... So I just filled it up. Grover's at 570 kilometers to empty. The fuel mileage is 8.7 liters per 100. So we'll see what it turns out like in the morning. It says it's 2 degrees Celsius. Sure doesn't feel like that, but it could be because I'm wearing shorts. And then the last thing I'm going to do is come over here and just dim the display all the way. So that's pretty much shut down there. Now I'm going to shut these lights off here, and I'll put my covers on, and I'll get back to you in a second. Well, hey there guys. So I just sat in Starbucks for almost 2 hours trying to figure out how to shut these lights off, but apparently Canadian vans, you can't do this. So it's in hybrid mode right now, but I can't shut the lights off. The daytime running lights have to stay on, so super frustrating. So I hope I don't get the knock. A little chilly out. But that's what Grover looks like. I'll show you the front too. All the windows are covered. There's the Starbucks logo here. Give this a try and see what happens. The worst thing I do is to get a knock and then I move on, but there's no sign saying no overnight, so give it a try. It's -4 right now, so definitely going to be chilly, definitely need the heat. Well, good morning y'all. How's everybody doing today? Well, I survived my first night in the van in Grover here and did get the knock. One night good. Parking in Starbucks parking lot isn't the strat. I didn't realize they open up super early, and traffic started pretty early in their drive-thru. So I just quickly moved over here. So pulled off one screen, drove over across the parking lot away from them to take the window covers off and stuff. So I'll show you what the gas turned out to be. There's the gas. So it took off, I was at 570, so it took off 67 kilometers of distance. You can see it just knocked it down a hair. I'm gonna go fill it up so I figure out how much gas it actually used. And it changed it to 8.8. So it was 8.7 before. So that was running the, sorry, it was 8.7 before. So that was running the van all night long, having the temperature set to 15 front and rear. Unfortunately, like I shown last night, there was no way to shut the lights off on the van, so the lights stayed on. So nobody gave me the knock, which was good. I had a really good sleep, considering it was my first night and cold out here. It's, I mean, it was great in the van, but outside temperature here was -4, so got a little skiff of snow this morning, just a skiff, nothing major. So gonna go ahead and take the covers off and see if I can find me some breakfast and head back to get this video edited. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me, and first of all going to Kelowna and then jumping across and going to Salmon Arm and spending the first night in the van. So remember, take it one leg at a time. If you can't, crawl one leg at a time. You know, I think it really applies to everybody in their day-to-day life. So thanks so much, and I'll catch you on the next one.